Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate General Civil War. We're going to start in on the Battle of Newport News. In the last one, I was going to put together some cavalry units to bring along, but I've decided to go with all infantry. We're going to try something a little different. I've gone ahead too and reallocated some points, and I'm not going to put any more into army organization than I absolutely have to bring the maximum number of brigades that I can to each battle as I do them in order. And I know at Bull Run I can bring 12 to 18, but at Newport News I can only bring 4. So right now we're maxed out at 2 grand per pop. Now these started a little bit bigger than 2 grand in the beginning battle, but we've got 8,000 soldiers, and we're going to see what we can't do with those 8,000. And we've given them the best arms that we can. We've done more than what I had hoped. But this battle should be a pretty good one. I want to try something a little different too. I'm going to pull my men back preemptively to the town to begin with. Instead of trying to fight a delaying action up here, I'm still going to deploy skirmishers from all 4 of them, and I'm going to move them up and to the right. But I'm going to use them to try and distract the Union Army before they can come down into the town while I position my other guys. I want to see how this goes, because I've been having a lot of trouble with this battle. And we'll see if we meet better success with this. But I'm going to take these guys, send them over here. I'm going to get everybody back here now. I'm going to put my least experienced units in reserve and on the flanks, but I'm going to put Kemper and Siegfried in the front. Hopefully they can buckle down and really hold this town without too much trouble. I'm going to put these guys on the flanks. See how that goes. Should have been paying closer attention there. Really do need those men to rally. I can't have them suffer too many more casualties this early on. Lord. I don't know if it's a bad idea to send my general up here with these skirmishers. I really probably should keep him with my main force, but I'm gonna see how this plays out. If I can't charge out those guns too and capture those, they should be undefended. It looks like the majority of their force is down here already. Griffin's surrendered. Stick him up in these trees and try to hide him. Try to get on the flank of these skirmishers and make them surrender too. If I can. But it's all about how this town holds. Everything kind of hinges on what these guys do down here. I need these guys to stop routing. Oh, for the love of God. Seems to be going very well so far. Now I have upped the AI's weapon scaling multiplier to 2.25, and they are already armed with 1861s in the second battle. That's pretty good. And they're not fooling around, they got some good weapons. Trying to get these men a little rested up for this next part. This is where it's gonna get a little dicey. They've got more men coming. And I've got to get these reinforcements to the town basically as quick as they can come. Because otherwise we are most definitely going to get overrun. First Division's commander is already wounded, so that just dropped the efficiency of like our best troops. Which is not good. Not good at all. That's not a good situation up there. It's good that Harrison surrendered. I want those sabers. But I've got to get these men out of here. I'm trying to hold off all of these charges, which is not going to be easy. Be a big help when I get these guns into action too. This is a critical situation. want this town, they're gonna have to dig me out of it. Not about to just hand it over. That's for damn sure. This is where we might get ourselves in trouble. Preston's militia's all by themselves and they're exhausted. This is not good. This is definitely not good. Right when we're starting to push them back a little bit on the left too, they're breaking our right. Those guys are almost on their own. There really isn't much I could do for them. Those guns, I'm really counting on those. Cav out. I can't have them fighting infantry. They're outgunned there. If we can capture those supplies and those guns, I'll be pretty happy about that too. Capturing those supplies actually might pull them off. They might run for their wagons. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where did these skirmishers get behind our lines? That's honestly astonishing. It's a shame my cavalry isn't closer to do something about that. Oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose them. It's a damn fool thing. took a lot of punishment in this one, but we held the town. We're running out the clock on them. How we managed that, well beyond me, but I guess it was just luck and good positions. We took atrocious casualties though, I'm not happy about that. Bees men really suffered. The artillery didn't do so hot neither. Supply train is just run and run and run for so long. They ran all that way just to get captured. They don't feel too kindly about that. Man. So just from our own brigades, we had 700 nearly killed, almost 2,000 wounded, 266 missing. We captured a good number of them, so we'll get probably 3,500 men as a reward for the battle, plus whatever we get out of politics, and we'll get about 1,000 more maybe in exchange for these 2,000 captured. But we were outnumbered by 10,000 men. So I think we made out pretty good. Captured a great deal of rifles. That'll be helpful for Bull Run for certain. That'll be good. 200 sabers. 300 Burnside. And that's a good reflection of the numbers you get from the 30% increase in weapon recovery rate. That's just really, really useful. Dead. Can't believe that. Kemper's brigade really pulled its weight here. But they took a pounding. Both of my good brigades did. So we're probably going to end up taking them and merging them together. Giving them Springfields for the next one. Yeah, see about 1,200 for that 3,000. Yeah. 3,230. Oof. I can't even speak today. That battle was just so bewildering. Good lord. We only got one career point for that. Heck. I really like to go heavy with the musketry perks for my troops. I really do not often use the bayonet perks, or you know, maybe we'll just go for that, because we do not often do that. Cable. Oh, and right. Well, that kind of blows right there, but...
Yes, sir.
Man. What I'll probably do is just to conserve the number of veterans I have. I'll get these equally to 1,500. And then I will split the difference of veterans between the two. So if that's 500, they can go 750 apiece. That way it gives them the most men, but doesn't take down on their stats too much. Because that averages out based on the efficiency and stats of your veteran pool versus what's already there. And then for these guys, I can just add in rookies and it won't make a difference really either way. But we will give these guys Springfields. We can't arm them all with Springfield, sadly. Making sure my guys have some of the best weapons they can get, though. That's important. Put these to 1,500. I'm trying to conserve as much money as I can. And see where I get with that. So I want to try to bring as many men as I can to Bull Run. And if we can bring 10,000, we'll pack them in as many as we can. Bet you we can probably get away with 1,250 with a lieutenant colonel. Now it's just a matter of arms. Do we have enough muskets? And can I give them... Let's go to 1,500.
Yes, sir.
1,750. Sometimes you have to sneak up on this because it won't always show you that you're going to lose a ton of efficiency or that the officer's rank is too low. So it looks like we can just get away with 2,000 apiece. Colquitt's Brigade, they're a little more experienced than some of these new guys, so we'll make sure that they get some good muskets. These Mississippi rifles here. Can even order some rifles. Get these Mississippi ones. Won't have the morale effect, but some of the boys will have better muskets. So that's what really counts here.
Yes, sir.
So, we will quickly name these guys. And then we'll probably call it here. And then when we come back in the next one, we'll do Bull Run. But so I think that's pretty well good. We have 14,000 men. So when we go into Bull Run, hopefully, even though those guys are really raw, we won't be outnumbered a ton. Just looks like they're bringing 28,000. That's not an accurate number. That's about what they're bringing. They're definitely going to bring more than that. But between the allied units and the reinforcements that are coming, we'll be in good shape. It'll just be a matter of whether we can hold the line for any period of time, which really worries me. But we're gonna skip out on the cavalry this time, and we're just gonna go full infantry and use a lot of skirmishers. No guns. I don't even care to bring artillery right now. I've often found that artillery is a late game thing for myself. I need time in battles where I know I can protect them and that they can sit in a good defensive spot. Which this might not be a bad battle to do that, but knowing I'm going into Shiloh later, I'm not even going to mess with guns. Cavalry is what I'm going to want. But thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.